Hi guys, this is Jake with Meister Exotics. I'm coming to you guys today to show you a few of our available Jablonski line Super Stripe animals. And I figured I'd go ahead and start with our 2013 male holdback. This animal was born from a low expression Super Stripe to a proven Het Super Stripe. Both parents were purchased directly from Conley Herps, which, if you've researched into the Super Stripe lineage, is the one that has done most of the legwork, proving out the genetics and pushing it forward. As you'll see, this animal is fully striped. He has one little tiny break down here on his tail, but other than that is fully striped. This is the nicest example that I have produced myself so far. And I also wanted to show you guys this because the baby Super Stripes are slightly misleading in that they start out very dark. You'll see when I bring out some of the babies. They start out with a very dark speckled look, and over the first year go through an enormous color change. You can see this guy's got a really nice base tone, really pretty pinks coming up on his sides, really nice defined tri-stripe. You see it's got the little cream color on the outside of the stripe, cream stripe in the middle, same on the other side. Really cool looking guy. Have big plans for him in the future. So again, wanted to show you guys what the color change over the first year is going to look like, and kind of give you an idea of what the best you can produce with just the Super Stripe would be. My thoughts for this are, imagine a Sunglow Super Stripe, T-positive Super Stripe, all kinds of awesome stuff to do with these that haven't been done yet. So go ahead and put him away, and I'll go ahead and grab some of the 2014s. Alright, so first up, I'm going to show you guys a Super Stripe female. This is the nicest animal from the Super Stripe project that I have ever sold. There we go, see if I can get her to stay still. Little baby boas are a little bit squirrely, and there she goes. As you can see, very, very close to full striped. Still has a classic tail, little break here, little tiny break there, and then goes to a reverse stripe on the back. And again, this is about the same exact color, if not a little lighter, than the 2013 that I just showed you was when he was born. So again, that's why I wanted to show you guys what the color change over the first year is like, because they do start off very dark. Again, nice tri-stripe on this one. Nice side pattern. Really red pattern down on the tail, so the sides should pick up some nice pinks as she grows. That is a Super Stripe female. If you want to get into combos, creating other genes with Het Super Stripe, a female is definitely the best and quickest way into that. And go ahead and grab the next one. Up next is another Super Stripe female. You may notice right away that her color is immensely different from the other one. This animal, I would have to say, is the lightest colored Super Stripe that I've ever produced right from birth. She's got a really nice undertone of tan. There's a lot of pinks starting to come in already, which from what I've seen is going to equal an incredible adult. She has a nice little chunk of the Super Stripe. Now, if you guys don't know about a whole ton about the Super Stripe, just like the piebald ball python gene, there are high expression, there are low expression creates high, high expression creates low, etc., etc. Well, this one's got this really nice boxy pattern. There's a lot of pink coming out between the saddles there on the tail. Really, really pretty animal. If I had more space and I didn't already have several animals in the project, I would definitely keep her. So that's another Super Stripe female. Up next is the only visual Super Stripe male that we have available. As you can see, he's a little bit different style. He's got a really nice strong tri-stripe down here on his tail. The patterning is already a little darker, more contrasted with the cream along the side, the dark burnt red kind of down on the tail. He's got a little bit more of that tri-stripe up on his neck. He looks like he's getting a little unhappy. Alright, there we go. And when you produce Super Stripes, you'll see that aside from the striping, you get some really, really whacked out patterns. There's a good example of it right here. Really weird stuff with his pattern. It's kind of cool how the centers are missing on a couple of them. Really neat looking animal. And again, keep in mind that just because this is a low expression animal doesn't mean that it can't produce full striped animals. The animal that I used to produce this litter was about this expression and produced several full stripes, including the female that I showed you guys first. This one's got really nice color on its tail already. So again, this is a Super Stripe male. Up next is a Het Super Stripe female. And as you can see, she has a little chunk of that tri-striping on her tail. So I have her marked as a possible Super Stripe, although I haven't done enough breeding trials with the really low expression ones to really figure out where that line between just a couple connected saddles and a visual Het are versus a really low expression. So she'll be priced as a Het. Really pretty animal, really nice contrast, incredible colors coming out on the sides already. Those medallions all have that nice burnt red on the inside, nice pinks in between. Real nice thick saddles. Really neat tail. Pretty animal. That is a Het Super Stripe female. Up next is another Het Super Stripe female. You may notice right away that she has got a little bit of a different look to her. She's got a ton of pink saturation coming through in no particular pattern, which is really cool. It gives her definitely a unique look. I'll be excited to see how she grows up. Really nice pinks on the side already, and there's some really cool saturation coming through there on the saddles. Cool stuff. So again, that is a Het Super Stripe female. And last but not least, here is a Super Stripe, no, not a Super Stripe, a Het Super Stripe male. Again, you'll notice has a couple connected pattern spots there, a little bit of tri-stripe on the neck. Again, have it marked as a possible low expression Super Stripe, but it'll be priced as a het. This one, just like the other ones, nice pink coloration coming through on the sides there. Nice thick burnt orange saddles. This one's sitting nice and still. Cool patterning as it gets down onto the tail. And this is a Het Super Stripe male. So before I let you guys go, all of the animals that I have shown you are eating frozen thawed mouse hoppers. They should be switched over to frozen thawed small adults soon. Keep in mind that we do payment plans. Just shoot me a message, and depending on what animals you want, we can discuss it. It really depends on how much the overall package is going to be as to what payment plans we offer. If you have any questions at all, feel free to shoot me an email at maestroexotics@gmail.com. Be sure to check out our Facebook at Maestro Exotics. That's where we update most of our stuff, keep our available album up to date. We post animals on King Snake and Fauna. So, with that said, thanks for watching.